All right, if you're a grooming business owner, this one's for you. We're about to dive into a blueprint designed to solve some of your biggest headaches when it comes to clients. We'll be exploring how you can tap into AI and automation to build that rock-solid loyalty, keep your schedule packed, and really grow your business. So let's get into it.
Oof, this question, does it hit a little too close to home? You know that feeling, right? You're staring at your calendar and those empty slots are just staring back at you. It's got to be one of the most stressful parts of the job, especially when you know you do incredible work.
And here's the thing, you are so not alone in this. This is a massive pain point for so many in the industry. It's this vicious cycle, you know? The revenue goes up and down, you feel pressured to slash your prices just to get people in the door, and it feels impossible to actually grow. This isn't about you not being good enough. It's a systemic problem.
So let's really dig into this first. Let's talk about the empty appointment struggle, because it's so much more than just a few gaps in your day. It's about the stress and that feeling of instability it creates for you and your business.
This is the trap. This is the cycle so many amazing groomers get stuck in. You're pouring your heart into your work, giving top-notch, high-quality service, the kind that should have a waiting list. And yet, the flow of clients is just all over the place. One week, you're totally slammed, and the next, you're wondering if your phone is even working.
So if your skills aren't the issue, then what is? Well, a lot of the time, the problem is with the old-school methods we're using to get and keep clients. Let's take a look at why the way things used to be done just isn't working anymore.
Okay, just look at this comparison. Over on the left, that's the old way, relying only on word of mouth, manually calling people for follow-ups, sending out generic flyers. But your clients, they're living over here on the right. They expect to book online in 2 seconds. They want personalized reminders sent to their phone. They want to feel like you actually remember them and their pet. When your business is speaking the language on the left, but your clients only understand the language on the right, well, you see the problem. You're going to lose.
And really, it all boils down to this one simple truth. In a market that is crowded with options, if you're impersonal, you're invisible. It's as simple as that. That personal touch isn't just a nice-to-have anymore, it's absolutely essential.
But, and this is a big but, there's some really good news. There's a way to close that gap without you having to work yourself into the ground. It's time to meet your new secret weapon. And don't worry, this isn't about becoming some kind of tech wizard. Think of it more as your new assistant.
So when we say AI-powered automation, forget all the scary, complicated jargon. All we're really talking about is this, a virtual assistant. It's a smart system that works for you 24/7. It never gets tired, it never calls in sick, and its whole job is to handle all those tedious but crucial tasks like managing bookings and sending personalized messages so you don't have to.
So what does this actually look like in real life? Well, your AI assistant isn't just plugging holes in your schedule, it's helping you give every single client that VIP treatment, making them feel like they're the only one that matters. It gets rid of human error and finally puts an end to those missed follow-ups. And the best part? It frees you up to do what you actually love to do, the grooming.
Okay, so this all sounds great in theory, but how do you actually do it? How do you put this stuff to work in your own business? Let's get into the practical, actionable steps you can take right now.
Here it is, your blueprint. And it's actually pretty simple, just 3 steps. Step 1, you organize. You get all your client info into one central spot. We're talking everything from their dog's birthday to their last appointment. Step 2, you automate. You set up automatic messages for things like appointment reminders, thank you notes, and maybe even a special birthday offer. No one ever falls through the cracks again. And step 3, you engage. You let a virtual assistant handle all those late-night booking requests and questions so you never miss a potential client.
And these are some of the tools that give you these new superpowers. Think of Notion as your business's perfect memory. It holds every single detail about every client. Make.com is like your 24/7 manager, just running all those automated tasks in the background for you. And ChatGPT, well, that becomes your personal marketer, helping you write the perfect message for every situation.
And hey, that's just scratching the surface. There's a whole world of tools out there. Imagine whipping up gorgeous social media graphics in minutes with Canva, or turning a single video into a bunch of social media clips with something like Opus Clip. The point isn't that you have to use everything, but just to see how many amazing ways there are to automate and just plain elevate your business.
So, after you put all these pieces together, what's the real, tangible impact? We're talking about more than just a full calendar here. We're talking about completely changing the future of your business. Just look at this. Look at the impact on client retention. That huge jump you see on the chart from 40% to 75%, that's what happens when you deliver a consistently awesome, personalized experience. Your clients don't just come back for another appointment. They become true, loyal fans. That is the power of a system like this.
This right here, this is the dream, isn't it? A business that's built on a foundation of happy, loyal clients, a schedule that's full and predictable, and you, the owner, finally able to focus on your actual passion, your craft, instead of constantly stressing about where the next customer is going to come from.
So, I'll leave you with this final thought to chew on. Just imagine for a second. What could you really achieve? What could you build, or perfect, or create in your business if the daily grind of finding and keeping clients was just handled for you? Seriously, what would be possible then?